Hello, everyone. Marita Golden here. I'm here with my good friend Tracy Charles McGee, and we're going to give you a little taste, a little preview of a really great webinar that we're going to be offering on Thursday, August 3rd from 6 to 8 p.m. Self-publishing A to Z, everything you want to know.
I'm excited that we're going to be doing this. This is our second time, and I love what we're calling everything you want to know, and really everything that you need to know. So that's going to be coming up in August, as Marita said. And tell me more, Marita.
Well, one of the things that makes this so enjoyable for us and so special for you, those of you who sign up for the webinar and attend, take advantage of this great opportunity, is that we have different levels, different types of expertise that we bring, and we're a great meshing of expertise. I'm an author, a literary consultant, a writing coach, and I have many, many years of experience of working with writers on producing really well-written, readable manuscripts. And that's the first thing that I think people often want to get self-published, but more and more people are realizing that you really have to have a really well-written story, a good story that people will say, girl, you got to read this book. And it doesn't matter whether it was self-published or published by HarperCollins. So my expertise is to talk to you about how to get that manuscript in really good shape.
Exactly. And I too am an author, and I have been so interested in how to get books sold and how to build your author platform. So I've built up my expertise in mainly marketing and using social media and just finding ways to raise your visibility so that people know who you are and know that you have written this great book, because it has to get out there into the world, and it's not going to do that unless you put forth the effort and be business minded.
Yeah, and there's so many questions that people have about self-publishing. They see the popularity of self-published books, they read self-published books, but when they think about it for themselves, they kind of think of it as this insurmountable project. So what are some of the most common questions that people have about self-publishing, Tracy?
Mainly how to, once they've written the book, and what do I do now? Of
Yeah.
course, I can just tell you right now, you got to get it edited, right? But what are the other things that you need to do to get it ready for distribution? There's so many steps in between having the polished manuscript to getting it in your hand and out into the world. And people want to know about those steps. And they want to know if there are ways to be assisted during this whole process, because the steps can be a little overwhelming if you don't have a clear path, and sometimes if you don't have the right team that is working with you.
I mean, I've written 22 books, most of them published by major publishers or small presses. And I, in fact, myself published a book when my publisher said no. And the great thing about self-publishing these days is that a publisher can clearly not get what you're offering. An agent can say no, a publisher can say no. And with self-publishing, you can say yes. So I'm a big advocate, a very enthusiastic supporter of self-publishing as a viable option for writers to consider. So Tracy and I are really excited about self-publishing, everything you want to know, which will be a webinar presented on Thursday, August 3rd, 6 to 8 p.m. We hope to see you there.